1-1.
1-2.
Just get that camera down a little bit more. That's a better angle, yes.
3-1.
A pressure strap there for Wang Hao. That was a great point. Wang Lichin looked like he was about to do the splits. He was forced left, right, and centre. It was Wang Hao really calling the shots there. Wang Lichin, in fact, did very, very well just to get a paddle to the ball in the end, but it wasn't going to help him.
3-2.
Three, 4. Set number 4. Just off the edge. Over the edge, I should say. Almost a carbon copy of the previous point where Hao had Wang Lichin stretching and splitting. That time he did clip the edge. Yes. The Japanese official pointed straight to it and said, yes, it got the edge. Mr. Nakamura awarding the point to Wang Hao. By 4. Well, that time age wins over youth. The experience wins over youth. 6-4. Seven, 5. Seven, 6. Well, already this match is turning out to be a very different encounter to their last meeting just 3 months ago at the Japan Open, where Wang Lichin beat Wang Hao in the final. It wasn't just the fact that he beat him, but he beat him in 4 unanswered sets. An absolute demolition job of Wang Hao. Really rubbed salt into the wounds in that title victory on the Pro Tour, the Japan Open. So Wang Hao is really coming off a very low base when it comes to encounters with Wang Lichin. Can't get there, and not allowed to throw a racket at it either. Seven, 8. 8 all. Wang Hao leading 2-1. Well, Wang Hao pumping his fist in the air, but that was an out-and-out mistake by Wang Lichin to allow his 23-year-old opponent to go ahead 9-8. So timeout for called by Wang Hao, or Wang Lichin, I should say. Wang Lichin trailing 8-9. Just taking another look at that last point.
8, 9.
And Wang Hao celebrating what was basically a mistake by Wang Lichin. Wang Lichin, Sydney Olympics gold medalist, who's now staring at set point by Wang Hao. Well, this really will be a turn up for the books if Wang Hao can hold on for victory in this match, because it's not often you see it. Just too far to the left. That was spinning so much, it looked like, and the timeout's been called again. It looked like that ball may have actually clipped the edge of the table. It was close, but not close enough, obviously. So 10-9. Or 9-10 as Wang Lichin will come out to serve. Wang Hao serving for the set at 10-9 and taking the set at 11-9. So Wang Hao leads 3-1. You've got to win 4. And he really does not seem like the sort of player who's had a 10-1 drubbing over the years by his opponent. Here, this man is not, he is not showing any signs of intimidation. Perhaps he's just crossed the Rubicon, so to speak. He's reached that point of no return where he thinks, I'm not afraid of this guy anymore. Game's not over yet, though, but he does lead 3-1, and that's a huge start. Just coming up to 11 p.m. here in Hong Kong. For those of you in our international audience watching from all parts of the world. Still a very large, dedicated proportion of the crowd who've stayed on to watch this all-Chinese encounter, one of 2 all-Chinese quarterfinals here this evening. One, 3. 4-4 here on table number 1 at Queen Elizabeth Stadium. Wang Lichin has experience enough at the age of 28 to know that it's not over till it's over. But Wang Hao just seems to have so much energy and so much determination, and when he needs to, as he's shown, the right killer shots as well. Not that time though. 5-all. Six, 5. Well, that won't do any good at all for Wang Hao's confidence. Perhaps some bad memories of the past 6 years might come flooding back to rattle his confidence. He's 3 points behind. Make that 2. Wang Hao's good form has deserted him, and that winced face perhaps saying, please, not again. That time Wang Hao gets it. He's still in the race. Wang Lichin tantalizingly close, although you wouldn't know it. He seems extremely calm. 1 point the difference. Wang Hao wins their set. He's into the final 4. Oh, he doesn't get the luck of the tape that time. And set point now to Wang Lichin. Wang Hao still alive in this set, but only just serving at set point. Wang Lichin is now drawn level, or found himself level, I should say, with Wang Hao. 10-all, and serve. The serve will now alternate after each point. Tense as anything, and now Wang Hao has match point at 11-10. Wang Lichin's been here before, though. He's not going to let it go. But he has 12-10 in the final set. Wang Hao defeats his compatriot 11-9, 9-11, 11-7, 11-9, 12-10
Winner of table 1 is Wang Hao from
to
China.
move into the final 4. Now, just a reminder that the tournament will finish off tomorrow, and it is a cramped schedule which starts in the morning at around about 10 o'clock and will run right through till about 5:30. We'll have men's singles semi-finals, women's singles semi-finals. We'll have some doubles as well, and of course the singles title matches late in the day. As we look at the final point here, Wang Lichin, who had beaten Wang Hao 10 times out of 11, leading up to this match starting in 2001. Finally, Wang Hao seems to have broken that hoodoo